In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a profitable dropshipping store in 2025. This is the full-length dropshipping course for free. And this is the exact process we've used to help students generate $20,000 in the first month dropshipping and even $2,000 days in the first day of product testing. This is not going to be your basic dropshipping tutorial. I'm going to show you exactly how to build a profitable dropshipping store within 90 days, even if you tried and failed before, so you can finally start making consistent daily profit from your e-commerce business. This video will show you the exact step-by-step process you need to follow, so you'll never have to watch another dropshipping video again. Let's get into it. Okay guys, first, let's cover the prerequisites that every store needs to be able to scale over $10,000 a month. The first thing I'm gonna say, you guys definitely don't want to hear it, but it is the truth, all right? And that's about actual winning products, all right? Listen here carefully. Winning products do not exist. Yes, you heard it from me, all right? There's no such thing as a winning product. There's only such thing as winning creatives, okay? This is what 99% of dropshippers do not understand. Think about this clearly, all right? And rarely try to understand this. Most simple sentence you've ever heard, but it's gonna change your life with dropshipping. And it's gonna change the way you approach e-commerce. It's not about what you sell, it's about how you sell it. The most important aspect of dropshipping is your creatives, your ads. If you can have a big, beautiful website that you spend hours on, custom branded product, if you don't have good creatives, you're not gonna make it work. Simple as that. Let's say, for example, okay, I have these gut cleansing supplements, or I have this glasses case. Okay, which one do you think is gonna sell better? Which one do you think I'm gonna make more money with? And the answer you guys might be thinking is this gut cleansing supplement, which, yeah, I think it's a better product. But if you go and try sell this with dog shit ads, you know, a really shitty website, not putting any effort in at all because it's a good product and it's a winner, you're gonna fail. But if I brand myself properly, you know, maybe coming into the luxury eyewear space, there's a lot of things you can do for this. Obviously, it's a shitty product. Don't ever sell glasses cases, but it's about how you sell it. I guarantee you, if I had 10 out of 10 ads, 10 out of 10 website, really good desire created around the product. Very difficult to create desire around a glasses case, but you can create desire for anything. You just got to be able to tap into the emotions. And a lot of dropshipping you have to learn is that it's all a lot of psychology driven. I'll make another video speaking about that in the future. The best dropshippers are the best marketers, and the best marketers are kind of almost the best psychologists because they know what causes people to buy things. They tap into people's emotions. It's really important to actually understand. The sooner you understand, the better. That being said though, ecom is all about optimizing, all right? Once you start to optimize things, that's when you're gonna find success. Literally just simple optimizations. For example, let's go back to these two products, okay? Obviously, as I mentioned, you can make it work with this. You can make ecom work with anything. But why not make your life a little bit easier and just go for better quality and better products that A, solve a problem, or in some sort of convenience good that make life easier. Products that tap into insecurities. My biggest winners have all been products that fix insecurities, you know? Trust me, if there's one kind of type of product you want to sell, it's definitely that. Insecurities, everyone wants to fix insecurities. Who doesn't want to fix insecurities, you know? Just be logical. There really isn't a huge criteria for winning product, because at the end of the day, it's about what you sell. And the reason why most dropshippers fail when doing their product research is because they don't take these things into account. They just want to find the product that has the most benefits or is the most trendy thing. Like guys, I know people doing hundreds of millions a year. Okay, not 100 millions, but over 100 million a year with hoodies. Really shows you can sell anything you want to. Focus on getting the skill set up rather than just trying to find the best fucking newest hot product. You know, it really pisses me off when these like AI store builders or whatever. I'm sure you've all seen them because since you're watching the course here, really pisses me off when you see all these AI store builders like comes loaded with top 10 winning products. They're not winning products. They're just something that is trendy, and it doesn't mean it's a winning product. If 100,000 people sell the same product, do you really think it's still a winning product? Of course, there's enough to go around. But if everyone's selling the same product, how can you expect to get sales? The only way you can get sales is being better than your competitor, having a better offer, providing more value, taking different angles with ads, all right? Many products I have run and been successful with is that I've literally taken a product that already exists, swapped the angle a bit, you know, maybe even a different variation of the product, and absolutely fucking scaled the fuck out of it. One of my old friends, his biggest product, I don't think he's running anymore. Hopefully I haven't leaked anything. Yeah, I don't think he's running this brand anymore. I don't know if you guys remember the pheromone spray. It was like to attract your significant other or whatever. He went and actually understood that that product was doing really well, but there's also a million different fucking people that want to sell it. So what he did is he actually came out with a whole pheromone brand. He had pheromone sunscreen, pheromone lip balm, like everything pheromone infused. Okay, so he took an existing trend, switched it up a bit, made a different variant of it, and fucking scaled the fuck out. I think he did $1 million in the first 2 months with that brand. When you do product research, I'm gonna show you the best methods possible, okay? But now let's quickly get into some product research examples. I'm gonna show you a couple softwares, a couple tools I use just to make the whole process easier. and help you find your first winner. Hey guys, we'll get right back to the video in a minute. Are you tired of wasting money on dropshipping products that never seem to work? Burning through ad spend and nothing to show for it? We helped one of our students generate $20,000 in his first month ever dropshipping, and another student generate $2,000 in his first day of product testing, all with our proven system and personal guidance. If you want to skip the endless trial and error and actually build a profitable e-commerce business in the next 90 days, click the link below and book a call. I'm personally working with you through multiple one-on-one calls every week until you have a profitable e-commerce business guaranteed. Plus, you get access to my private supplier network, Shopify themes that 8-figure brands use, and our entire team of marketing and legal experts. The link is in the description. Let's build a profitable e-commerce business together. Now, back to the video. Okay guys, getting straight into the product research thing. Before we actually get into this, and I'm going to show you all the tools and stuff, guys, you really don't want to overcomplicate this, right? It's a lot more simple than you thought. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just skip back another 15, 20 seconds, a minute, whatever, and just listen to what I'm actually saying again about the products before you go and actually do your research, okay? Because everything is down to research, all right? And that really is the make or break between a successful dropshipper and someone that tries a million times and fucking fails. It's that people don't do their research, you know? They just want to fucking find some rip content and fucking run the ads because they think it's good. Like, bro, you don't even know what a good ad is, right? How can you go and run a fucking ad that you don't even know is good? But we'll get more into the ad section later in the video. But for now, as you can see, I'm not showing you some random fucking tool you guys have all seen before. All right, this is called Exploding Topics. This is literally Google Trends, but for ecom. Okay, I mean, it's not specifically for ecom, but it's an easier way to access Google Trends and just shows you what is being searched all the time, rather than having to go and manually search in each like little niche or whatever, right? Exploding Topics is great. There's a pro version, but I've never even bought the pro version in all honesty. Literally, you can come down to the 2-year time frame here. Categories, I have a lot of categories. My best winners have all been in the beauty niche, so let's go check beauty niche, for example. And you can just kind of scroll down here and see what people are searching. So glycopoid cream. So if we like this, for example, immediately what we do, I don't even know what this is, but people are searching for it. 4,300% growth. I don't like that kind of downtrend. So maybe we'll skip that for now, but maybe we'll go back to it. One sign that's usually coming like increasing a bit, so people more Max. I don't even know what that is. You can check it out. I think they normally give, yeah, okay, they give a little description as well. So the Korean skincare brand, Korean skincare has been pumping right now. Lash clusters. So I think this is just like fake lashes. Also a good product. Medicube, I know, is a huge brand. There's turmeric and koji soap, huge, man. There are some huge brands doing it. But let's take, for example, let's say we actually like this product, okay? Now I'm gonna kind of integrate this a little bit with the next part of the video, and that's actually how to validate these products, okay? Immediately, what you're gonna go do, the first thing is go to Google, okay, and see what's kind of popping up, right? This is the easiest way to find the biggest brands, because if you're actually making good money with ecom, you're not probably just doing Facebook ads, okay? You're probably doing Google SEO, Google ads, and everything like that. Multiple sales channels, okay? So Centric Glow, let's check this out. Really basic Shopify site, nothing crazy. What we can do also is that this is my favorite tool, by the way. I love this tool, Shop Hunter. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but it's not 100% accurate, but it's just very convenient to check when doing product research. So let's come and check the page. They have done $410,000 this month. Okay, that's crazy already. Okay, they've got an interesting offer, a pack of 3, pack of 4, pack of 5, so, and you can't even buy one, so that's pretty cool. A nice little trick to get your AOV up. Next thing, what I'll do when you're trying to validate is just go check their Facebook ads archive. Okay, so you can see they have around 60 active ads right now, so it's not bad. They are scaling, not ridiculously. There's not a ridiculous amount of ads. So as you saw, we searched them on Google. They do have sales coming in through different channels, so it is not just Facebook ads. 60 results. Usually, someone will be doing a couple K a day, 4 to 5, sometimes even 7. Usually, the people around 60 ads are maybe doing around anywhere between 2 and maybe 5K a day. Completely depends on the product, the price, and everything. But that's just kind of a ballpark, because sometimes brands aren't actually even a Shopify store, so you can't really track their sales. So you just kind of have to come and look at the ads here. But what we can do as well is that while we're on Facebook Ads Manager anyway, let's go and search turmeric soap here. And this is Meta Ads Library, by the way. If you guys have never used this, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Meta Ads Library, Facebook. You can go and see every ad that is active on Facebook Ad Library. I think if you got some insiders, you could probably get your ads removed from the library, but I don't have that yet. As you can see, there's not that many. I think maybe our keywords were a little off. Let's go quickly back.
Anywho, I wash my face with my cleanser every night. Okay.
Let's go back here. I want to see the turmeric and kojic acid. let's try search this then, because we didn't have really luck with the soap. But yeah, that's meta ads library. You have to come and actually try a lot of keywords. If you're not like already, there's it was 2200 I think or something like that, and now it's 3000. So just change up the keywords. It gets you a lot more. Still not really having too much luck because already someone here.
Okay, so
yeah, this is horrible. They're fucking Bangladesh or India. If you see the RS currency, just click off, bro. You know a product saturated then. No, so
Stop.
turmeric.
Don't buy turmeric kojic acid pads until you watch this. You see, our turmeric cleansing pads.
Interesting. So you know how we saw the soap there. Now they're actually selling turmeric cleansing pads. Interesting. Pretty nice website, very simple, cool product images, custom branded, obviously just Photoshop, but anyway, pretty nice. I like it. Interesting. This is so funny because that's exactly what I was saying earlier in the video. I was saying how you take an existing product and change it up a bit, different variants, different angles, whatever. So now someone's taken the soap, and obviously they've taken a different angle now and using the turmeric cleansing pad. So it's pretty cool. What we're gonna do here as well is let's copy the site link and let's see if we can see how much money they're doing. But yeah, Shop Hunter is a amazing tool. Use shop page. So they haven't really done that much money. They're doing around 30k a month. Not too bad. Let's go back and check the ad library. So they only have 13 results. So these guys are not scaling at all. You know, we usually test products with around 9 different ads at minimum. So some people do 5 to 7, but the strategies me and my students have been using, they still are making a bit of money, but they could easily be doing a lot better. The website's not bad, but their offers, like the buy one get one free, is just that cool. Everyone loves a BOGO. It's not infinitely scalable because when you get to a certain point, it does just become scammy. Yeah, I mean, they've done it all right here, but yeah, you guys get the point on that. And obviously you just come through exploding topics and try to find some more products. You can go to the next page, I think, or so lip liner stain. I think that's just like appearance of bigger lips, I guess. Red light masks, like it's giving you a lot of stuff that people are searching, you know. So really go and do your research of this. I really like it. And remember, meta ads library, and then you can also go search the products on Google, meta ads library, and Shop Hunter to track and check how many ads they have. Yeah, that's basically it. That's exactly how to validate a product. And with regards to actual competition wise, I'll go a bit more detail into how to validate the products maybe a bit later in the video, but simply check how many competitors you have. Are there multiple people making millions a month with the product? If so, maybe don't try into it because they're going to have a bit of monopoly on that. So ideally you want a couple competitors doing a decent amount of money. They're not at full scale, you know, so you can come in and actually do something better than them, because it's all about being better than your competitor. Whether that be the ads, obviously they have to be the ads. And how can you expect to get the same sales as your competitor when you have worse ads? Like, that just doesn't work, my friend. I'm sorry, guys. So I had to break it to you. You gotta make good ads, okay? And we'll go a bit into the ad creation process and how to source content later in the video. That's it for exploding topics. And also another tool I want to show you guys quickly is Tickstar. Tickstar is a great tool. Basically what it does, if you haven't heard of it, it is a product research tool that scrapes data from the TikTok shop and puts it into an interface format. That sounded way too fancy for what it was. But yeah, so you can come and sort by like last 7 days, last 30 days. Doesn't really matter, just chop and change everything. Come and sort by product categories because it is a lot of products here. Immediately, like what I would do is just go to like the 10th page or something, or the 14th page or whatever, so you see a bit of the lower, because everyone's probably running the fucking products in the front. So go a bit back, research, see if anything you find is useful. This is a great product. This natural body detox, amazing. I've seen some big brands doing this, doing great numbers with this product. Yeah, so same process applies. Search it on Google, meta ads library, Shop Hunter, and just find how many competitors you have. And go, also, this is a very important thing as well. I didn't mention this when we were talking about exploring topics, so if you're still listening, you're in for some sauce, okay? A very important thing to do, as I mentioned, research is the make or break, okay? go and check Amazon. Go see what the reviews are saying. What do people like about the product? What don't they like about the product? Go to Reddit, go to forums and everything. Actually see what people are saying about the product. You know, what do they like? You know, what do you think could be improved on the product? You know, and then you can use this to play into the hooks and angles of your ads. For example, let's just take this quickly. Like, do people like that it's affordable? Do people like the fact that it's better than alternatives or going to the doctor or whatever? Like, just anything. The information you'll get from looking at reviews, put it all down on a document and you will use it in the future. What you can actually go and do is go and get a whole bunch of data, put it on a Google Sheet and Google Docs. And then when you're talking to AI about trying to create, you know, copy for the website and all that stuff, then it actually has data already from you. And it's going to make the results so much better, because utilizing AI is very important. Yeah, there is also another crazy product research method that I have, but my students know what I'm talking about. But fortunately, I can't show that here, guys. But in all honesty, these methods alone, you can find a great product. It's just a method that me and my students have been using is freaking unreal. It's like unheard of, bro. Utilizing AI a lot as well. But anyway, doesn't matter. All right, let's get into the next segment. Okay, guys, the next part of this video, we're actually be speaking a lot about the Shopify store. Okay, now the first thing I want to quickly discuss is why most Shopify stores are already set up to fail. Okay, as I mentioned previously, as you all know, if you watch any of my content, you know the ad is the most important part. Okay, in your website, that doesn't mean you need to neglect your website. Like, a lot of people just come to me sometimes, they just make 10 out of 10 ads, but their website is shit, right? And they're like, what do you mean? You said the website doesn't really... No, I said the ads need to be 10-10. What I would rather have a 10 out of 10 ad and a 3 out of 10 website than a 10 out of 10 website than a 3 out of 10 ad. You understand what I'm saying? All right, good. What you need to do, right? There's a certain framework I have to use for building a Shopify store. I actually have a full Miro board. So if you actually DM me on Twitter or Instagram, I will send that to you. Or maybe I'll even put it in the link in the description of this video. Basically covers everything you need. We're gonna speak about everything in this video, but if you just want a hard copy, a lot of you guys, when you build a Shopify store, you neglect a lot of things. Okay, everyone thinks it's just about, you know, jam packing so much information. No, the actual quality of the copy and the headlines and the text on your website have to be amazing as well. They have to actually associate with your ads. Okay, the same feeling you're creating and the actual desire you're creating in the ad has to follow through on the website or the landing page you're testing. That's so important to actually understand and realize, because you can have your ads covering one angle, okay, and then your website is just like completely different. Of course, you need to test different angles and see what works for you, right? But a lot of people, even when they start scaling, they don't even go and chop and change a website a little bit to actually make it more tailored for the winning ads. Okay, it's like, imagine having such a detailed targeted thing and then you have a generic landing page. Like, you can maybe do it to test, right? But when you actually start to get a couple sales and see which ads are getting the majority of the spend, that's when you can go and say, okay, hey, I'm gonna go and actually rebrand this a little bit. Okay, before I show you the Miro board, I just want to quickly explain to you that the reason why most Shopify stores are set up to fail is because you're not following the right framework. You're just fucking putting in whatever you think on the site that works, it looks cool, but maybe it has no use. You don't know. Okay, right? So you got to follow a set framework, right? I'm gonna give you that framework today. Okay, guys. All right, if you have subscribed to my channel, if you watch my videos, you will have realized, oh shit, I've seen this before, right? If you watch that video already on how to build a 100k month brand and Shopify store, this will be sound a little bit familiar. Continue watching. Trust me, I will be teaching you some more things and just going through it again just to get it back into your head. But for those who haven't watched me and maybe are new to the channel, okay, this is a Miro board I created. Okay, how to build a 100k month brand and Shopify store. Okay, so really it comes down to three things: the quality, social proof, and aesthetic. And what do I mean when I say quality? Content is key. The actual level of content you have on your website. How good are your product images? You know, do they look like shit? Okay, for example, if you're using supplier images, okay, a lot of people can get away with these, but you know, maybe go and actually utilize AI to get some better fucking product images. Get a plain picture, upload it to all these softwares, Flare AI, Midjourney, Render AI. They're all good, bro. They really are. There's a lot of tools and softwares I give you in this Miro board. So as I said, if you guys do want access to this, just DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I will send it to you. I'll send it to everyone. Don't worry. Everything just has to scream quality. You know, when you hear the term brand, like, what does it actually resonate? What resonates with you? Okay, you want to be a part of it, right? That's the whole thing about a brand. A brand should make you want to feel a part of it. It should signify quality, right? It should signify that we've been around for a while. We know what we're doing, you know, and that also goes a lot into the social proof, right? creating trust among your customer, because if they don't trust your claims are going to do what they say they're going to do, you're fucked. You're never going to be able to get sales, because social proof is so important. Okay, right. But going back to the quality, yeah, videos, GIFs all need to be outstanding. You can use AI, and also just invest in your content, man. Like, I swear, I know a lot of you guys maybe you don't have the budget for it, but it will be the best investment you'll ever fucking spend. Okay, invest in your content. And even talk about here with the social proof, because this invest in your content, like, literally just goes back to everything. It contributes to all of it. Okay, all right, it really does. If there's one thing you need to do, as invest in content. Okay, all right, it is super important, right? Literally, that's why I say over everything here. Okay, as I was saying, you utilize AI if you can't source good content. There is a lot of stuff available. You can even just kind of, if your product is like completely brand new for whatever reason, somehow you're lucky, you're first to the market or whatever, and there's just not enough content, then you will probably have to go get some custom content made. But going back to the social proof thing, that you can actually just reach out to UGC creators. I'm going to cover a method, exactly how to do this, later in the video in another segment, so wait for that. But yeah, it is really not as expensive. The method I'm going to show you is basically free, but it just takes a bit of time. And if you don't want to wait, utilize some AI softwares. There's a couple of ones that can actually generate images into videos, which is really cool. My students have been using them a lot, and it's been working nicely. But yeah, just focus on the content. Content is key. And then social proof, trust, reviews, and video testimonials. Okay, a lot of people on their fucking website, they'll literally just have, you know, Luke's app or whatever, which is good, right? But getting actual videos up there of people talking about your product, whether it's AI or real, it's very important. You need to get your logo. You need to get your logo in as much things as possible. Whether you're going to do this with Photoshop or just, if you, I don't know, what depends what scale you're at. If you can invest in content and get private labeling and custom packaging, of course, like the more, if let's say my brand is called, let's take this gut supplement for example. Let's say my brand is, hypothetically, the brand is called Mentos Gut. In the ads, if I'm showing you this, the chick, she's speaking about it, she's saying it improved my gastro. Wow. If on the product you saw the name Mentos, and you can see the ad is coming from a company called Mentos, it's just going to build a lot more trust, because then they know, okay, this is legit, all right? And that's how you kind of get that trust, showing it's a real brand. You know, you invested in products, you invested in all that stuff. Shows you actually put effort into it, okay? And then it just subconsciously creates that feeling of trust. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Obviously, I said it is difficult to do at low scale, but Photoshop is your best friend. So you need to utilize Photoshop. I suck at Photoshop. I pay people to do this shit, right? But if you can't do that, go and learn Photoshop. It's very important, okay? That content will take you further than anything combined. It's just, and also when you're reaching out to people, we will do this a bit in depth, but later in the video, but you're creating a niche to match your avatar, man. I'm just saying, a fitness product, reach out to a fat fucker, right? Obviously that's, you're not going to, but just really think about the customer avatar you want to attract and the actual type of person that buys your product, and go and do your best to find a creator that matches that. For example, whether that's moms or, as I said, fitness people or whatever, just go and figure that out. And then the next part, aesthetic. This is very important, and I'm also going to show you a site or two after we cover this quickly, just so you can see exactly how to do it. Because at the end of the day, I can sit here and show you everything that kind of works on, I could sit here and build you a fucking Shopify store right now, but you wouldn't learn anything from that, because you wouldn't really be absorbing it. Like, I'd rather give you the actual things that need to be there and you can do it yourself and learn. Because I promise you, if I just sat here and built a Shopify store from scratch, you guys would get lost and bored, because it takes time. Like, a lot of people just spend 10 minutes to build their store. There are a lot of good AI tools out there. There actually is one coming up soon. I might add it in here. No, probably not. Don't add that. There's a lot of cool AI store builder coming up. I will be not trying to leak anything, but I will be posting a video on a new crazy AI software that's going to change the game. So fucking subscribe and make sure you like the video, turn notifications on to be informed and to make sure you don't miss that upload, because it's going to be a fucking fire video. Hit that like button, subscribe right now if you haven't, okay? If you've made it this far, hit that sub button, please. It really means a lot. I have like no subs at all, as you can tell. So yeah, I just want to get my subscriber count up, and I want to continue making insane, value stacked, high quality content for you guys. So that's all I ask for. Going back to the aesthetic, choose like the brand style and what kind of vibe you guys want to give off. Okay, you're trying to go for more of a luxury thing, you want to be more casual, you know, laid back. Like, pick your colors and fonts and stick to this shit. Like, be consistent with it, all right? It's very important to actually just pick sign and stick with it, okay? Because if you're trying to scale, like, I'm assuming you're watching this video, you want to build a real e-commerce brand, okay? Because that's what I teach you. Building e-commerce brands, this is what I help my students do. We build e-commerce brands in the event for sale, okay? We want to actually end up selling this brand for 6, 7, 8 figures. So the more consistent you are with this, and if you actually put your time and effort into building this into a real brand, you have to be consistent with it. All brands have a style, you know, it depends on the niche, of course. Again, get a custom landing page, product page if you can in the beginning. But you can also use these tools, gem pages, instant, pagefly, all very cheap landing page and product builders. The templates are also fucking fire. If you basically don't know what these are, they're just apps on the Shopify app store that you can install. On that, you can build Shopify, you can build product pages and landing pages. It's like free to relatively cheap. Go check it out. Basically, your store is not going to look like a Shopify store. It's going to look like a fully branded store. Then going back here, seamless experience, you know, fast load times, mobile optimized design. Like, don't build your website in the fucking laptop desktop form on the Shopify store. Like, why are you doing that? No one, barely anyone is gonna actually see your product page and landing pages on their desktop. So optimize for mobile, okay? And easy checkout flow, very simple offer, right? Little friction as possible, okay? 10 out of 10 offer, needs to make sense and be logical, okay? The second I'm confused, I'm clicked off, because then I don't trust them immediately. Because when you confuse someone, they instantly go to defense mode, okay? Right? You're like, oh shit, let me step back a little bit, you know? When you confuse them, you just lost the sale, okay? And CRO and ad-based CRO, we'll go into this later in the video, but CRO is based just conversion rate optimization, and ad-based CRO is literally doing your conversion rate optimization within the ad. Alright, I spoke about this in the actual video as well. Okay guys, so the easiest way to kind of explain this to you is actually showing you an example. Is this Medicube company the most successful company I've ever seen in the world? No, okay, obviously not. But they are making around, I think with this product alone, at least $1 million a month. Yeah, another store, they're doing around 2 million. So one product is taking around 50% of their revenue, and it says Booster Pro. Okay, so let's take a look at it. All right, immediately, that's the front page. Like, the first thing you see is the level of content. It's just next level content, okay? All right, this is exactly what I was saying earlier in the mirror board. Content is key, because if someone is putting so much effort into this, it subconsciously makes you build trust. For example, if they just had a fucking simple picture of the product here that was like clearly Photoshop or whatever, or just low quality stuff, you'd subconsciously realize that signs off here, okay? The human brain, we're smarter than you think. Like, your customers, they're not smart, a lot of them, because they're just impulse buyers, but they are smarter than you think sometimes, and their subconscious will take over. But let's go and actually click this 6-in-1, the Booster Pro, okay? Immediately off the back, I don't even like that product page. I think it's really fucking mid, okay? But it shows you that you don't need to have the best fucking product page. It doesn't need to be amazing. Like, it's just simple, nice image here. A simple offer. There's nothing crazy. It's literally just a one-time fee. There's no free value, no nothing, whatever. There is a couple upsells here, which is great to get the AOV even higher. They do have a pretty good AOV, but always get it higher. Immediately bit of social proof here with the things being featured in. Obviously 90%, not even 99.999% of these people are saying to be featured there. They haven't, obviously. Then immediately, that's what I was saying, like these video testimonials, these are people actually speaking about the product on the website. The ad's not going to create that much social proof because it's the first time the customer's ever seen this. So you got to create a bit more of the social proof as well on the website as well. They even have an app, so interesting enough. Okay, I wonder what the conversion rate is. I'm guessing it's probably around 2.5 to 3%, which is not bad. It could be even a little lower. That's industry standard-ish for a high-level brand. I know people doing a lot more with that, but at the end of the day, no one really gives a fuck about conversion, right? It's just about your profit. It's really important that you actually, drop your ego with this shit, okay? Because you think you know everything, but you really don't. Even I think I know everything, but I don't. That's why I spend thousands a month on coaching anyway, even though I'm doing all right for myself with the e-commerce game. I'm always trying to learn more and scale and do better, increase my skill set, right? You want the result, but you don't want the fucking work. Like, what? I don't get it. I'm telling you guys, if you clicked your fingers and you got rich tomorrow, you would end up depressed, okay? Because A, it just came from nothing. You haven't worked for it, okay? There's no feeling, you have no emotional connection, okay? That's why you'd also probably blow all your money because you haven't worked hard for it, okay? The beauty in success is that there was struggle. You know, there is no good without bad, okay? It's really important. Going back, basically just simple questions about it, the most frequently asked questions here as well. Just basic stuff like, guys, reviews. Really nothing crazy, guys. Super basic. But again, this is really all you need to make a fucking beautiful store. Also, guys, I just want to quickly speak about Shopify themes, okay? Most of them suck, okay? In all honesty. But I actually do have a theme that I worked on with the company that if you guys want access to it completely free, just pop me a message on IG. It's pretty cool. It's similar to Shrine, not Shrine, obviously. The best, like, regards to themes, the best themes you can buy is definitely go buy Shrine if you have the budget. It's great, but I'd also rather spend that money to get a custom landing page built, in all honesty, or custom product page, because Shrine is a couple of hundred, 200, 300, 400 maybe. I haven't looked at the prices in a while. Yeah, it is great. You know, one of my brands, I do use Shrine, but I just use custom landing pages on top of it, and then product pages is Shrine. Like, a lot of people like, what's the best theme to use? Like, there's no best theme, bro. It's just the best ads, okay? And also, what ads will I make? Like, we'll get into this in a bit, but it's gonna be a long section. That one definitely. But yeah, guys, there really is no best theme. Okay, guys, so the next part of this course is gonna be the ad section. Okay, all right. And specifically, I'm gonna quickly tell you guys straight off the back, we're not doing TikTok ads here, okay? I have a big problem with TikTok ads. Some of my biggest winners have come from TikTok ads. But the problem with TikTok is there's no consistency, okay? I could do 1K in a day and then I could do 5, 6K the next day. Literally with sometimes the same budget. It is just so inconsistent and unreliable that I made the switch to Meta around a year ago. Maybe a year and a half now, actually. And ever since, I haven't looked back, okay? Meta is just a better platform. They've been around for longer, more data. The only thing I hate about them is the bans. You know, I never used to get banned on TikTok. Meta, you face some bans almost every week or so, which is very annoying. But once you have the setup done and actually you know how to avoid these bans, and even if you get banned, if you have the connections to get unbanned. But yeah, like, Facebook ads is the move for 2025. If you're trying to build a real brand, you need Facebook ads, okay? When you're scaling, you can go and test campaigns on TikTok ads and Pinterest, Snapchat, whatever. There's even a new one, I can't remember the name, but it's basically a platform that gets you access to run on mobile games. It's pretty cool. Some people have been doing a lot of research with this. My mentor most recently did one. The most important part is how to actually make good dropshipping ads, okay? So before you can make a good dropshipping ad, you need to know what a good dropshipping ad is, because as I mentioned earlier, the qualities of a good ad, okay, the qualities of a winning ad is a high level of quality. Same thing as we were talking about on the website. The quality of actual content. If you've got some blurry fucking pixelated shit, no one's gonna fucking click on that, okay? Actually having better clips, okay? Example, if you have a UGC girl talking, right, about the product, what it did for her, etc., and you've got B-roll of people using it, okay? It's very important because you gotta keep the fucking attention there. It's all an attention game nowadays. You really have to. Like, it comes down to the hooks. All have to be like a pain point hook, emotionally based hook. I actually said that here as well. We'll get into that. But anyway, the next quality is like good pacing. Bro, of course you can make like a 3-minute ad and it's great. But the reason why I say not too long is because you guys won't, as a beginner, you won't know how to keep attention for 3 minutes. The top guys can fucking 100% do that. And that's where you value stack information. You just give, you know, create desire, like talk about the pain points, etc. And then immediately storytelling. People really appreciate these storytelling ads now as well. I don't have this written down, but it's important. Like, especially for UGC type stuff, people are talking about the experiences of the product, like whether this is real or not, whatever. You guys do you. Not gonna sit here and tell you what to do, whatever. But yeah, it's just very important to have good storytelling in the ad, because it's also good for retention, okay? That goes back to good cuts and a faster pace to, again, keep retention, right? And this is going to improve your CTR, because they're like the only metrics that matter with ads is ROAS. Like, a lot of people fucking stress about, my CPM's too high, my cost per click is like $2. Like, of course that's fucking high, no shit. But yeah, going back to the actual structure, again, hook, then actually shows what the problem does. You know, if it solves a problem, show how it solves the problem. or just what the product does, okay? Because like if you don't show it in at least some brief detail what the product does or why it does it or how it does it, whatever, you're gonna get these things I like to call curiosity clicks. So people just clicking to fucking see what it is, but not actually with any intention of buying. These are the type of people you don't want, right? You want people that kind of watch the ad fully and they get hooked. And then the next part of the ad is like some sort of testimonials or social proof, and built into the ad, you join over 5,000 women reclaim their confidence, or anything that's kind of related to your product, of course. And then at the end, some sort of call to action. You can actually use the testimonials type thing as a call to action. Like join over 5,000 women reclaim their confidence is like a call to action in its heart, right? So like these type of call to actions do well to just say claim the offer, claim the 60% discount now. Like, have I seen good ads? Have I seen ads do well with that? Of course. But is it the best? Definitely not. So the next thing is where to actually find content. Okay, all right. Sourcing through Tickstar, and like I'm sure you know what Tickstar is, we covered in the video now, is really important. What's good about Tickstar, we can actually go back to it quickly. Let's take this product for example. When we click on it, we can actually see all the videos here already, and you can even just download it with one click, which is great. Very easy, very convenient. You just keep sourcing content. You can also filter by all the stuff here, even conversion rate, I think, engagement rate, sorry. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of, it's very easy to come and source good content from here. And the easiest place besides this is just go onto TikTok itself and go and search for content and see what you can find. Usually the ones with the most views will make the most money, but not always the case. But like 95% of the time at least. You basically can remake your competitors' ads, but at the same time, don't just like run the same fucking script and same angle, whatever. Well, you can test same angle, but just don't rip that shit. Like if you're just making a lower quality version of the competitor's ad, you're not gonna get any fucking spend. Meta's algorithm might be like, oh, okay, we've seen this before, push it down. I'm not gonna sit and say take your competitor's content, because that's wrong. You can also go to the meta ads library of your competitor and scroll to the bottom, and the ad that is at the bottom, it's obviously still active, right? And you can use Foreplay or Atria to save all these things and then download them. If you want to kind of get the script and kind of rewrite it and change up some and make it better or whatever, just use Happy Scribe. You can transcribe it and then look at it word for word, and then just get AI, Claude, ChatGPT to make a better version, and you change it up, try a different angle, different hooks. Like, don't just fucking rip that shit, because you will get crushed by them, trust me. It's just for inspiration. And you can use 11 Labs for voiceovers. Just chop and mix up clips that you found, use new voiceover, and like, it's literally an already proven ad, but Facebook will still recognize it as a new one. Because if you just rip their shit, obviously you're gonna get fucking crushed. But bro, that was cheeky from me, you're welcome. And then how to actually test new creatives. Okay, all right, this kind of was a strategy. So you can't just fucking like throw creatives and expect to get sales when scaling. Okay, you need to like figure out exactly which are your winning ads and why did they perform. What about it made it good? Okay, you can't just fucking run an ad for a year and expect it to be still profitable. Like, maybe you get lucky, but 99.99% of ads have a lifespan. Okay, you can only run it and only get so much spend out of it. Some ads can go and spend 5k before they burn out. Some ads can spend 10k or 100k. If you guys, again, if you want access to this document, you can also just message me. I will give you access to it. It's just this document. Okay, guys. So with regards to actual marketing strategy and actual ad strategy, there's one or two things I like to do. You got to realize, guys, that Facebook knows a lot more than you. Okay, all right. The machine has seen everything and everything ever, like with regards to ads. Okay, Facebook have been around for a long time, and that's why we got to leave our shit broad and let Facebook do the targeting. Okay, usually I'll run an Advantage Plus shopping campaign and a manual sales campaign. I'll go more in depth to this one now, but usually I start off with this. This is, a lot of people don't have access to this, but it's called dynamic creative testing. Okay, some ad accounts simply just don't have access to it. Let's see if this one has. So this is an Advantage Plus campaign. Literally doesn't matter what your budget is. Okay, I wouldn't really spend less than $50 a day on ads, depending on how many creatives you have. Like, for example, if you want to test 5 to 7, maybe 9 creatives, like, you can't do less than $50. But if you really have a low budget, like if you wanted to run with $20 or something, you can only test probably 4 creatives, because you got to think about it. Like, how is Facebook supposed to determine which ad is going to do the best? It doesn't, if none of them, if not all of them get a decent amount of spend, it's just not going to work. You know, each ad gets like $1, $2. Like, you can't figure out what is a good ad with $1 or $2 spent. I'm sorry guys, it's just not the case. Okay, so this is an Advantage Plus campaign. Always come and switch this on. Advantage campaign budget. This is basically a CBO, so campaign budget optimization. Basically, you have multiple ad sets, so we can have 3 ad sets here. All maybe in the ad inside will target different angles, and then it will will give the campaign a budget of maybe $50 or whatever, and then it will distribute the spend according to which ad set's going to think the best. So like if we have 3 ad sets, and 3 ads each inside them, then it'll basically just adjust the spend. Like if it thinks these ads are going to do better than this one, then it will spend more there. So you're just letting the machine do it. Regards to targeting, doesn't really matter. Okay, keep Advantage placements on. I like to run in one location, not South Africa. That's just where I'm from. Just on my personal ad account to show you guys a bit around on it. Always optimize for purchases. I don't have the pixel set up here and everything, but it's very simple. It really is, guys. You literally just come over to here, events manager, literally just come over to business settings in your Facebook. You literally just come down to data sources, data sets. You just come over to data sets here, or pixels, depending on your ad account. A lot of them you can't create because they want you to create data sets now. And then you literally just go to Shopify store and install the Facebook and Meta ads app on the Shopify store. Very simple. And you just connect the pixel, and then make sure you set up conversions API system. It's very important. It's very easy. It does it almost automatically now when you set it up through the app, the Meta interface, the Facebook sales channel app on Shopify. Really easy. But yeah, so make sure you get all that set up. Get your domain connected as well if you have time. You can connect your domains here. It's important. Just kind of gives a bit of extra validation to Facebook. Will lower the chance of you getting banned. Also, immediately come and create as many ad accounts as you can. Most ad accounts start with 3. I've already created 3 on this fresh one I made for you guys, because if one gets banned, then you can't create anymore. That's just how Facebook works. Do that in the beginning rather than later. And basically, pages here, you basically just come up the top and add here, and you can create a new Facebook page, and that's the page you'll be running. Because when I go back to the ads manager here, when we go back here, if we edit the sales campaign, I'll ask you to connect a pixel. I haven't made a pixel from this one, but literally will just be around here. You'll select the pixel and then select the goal. Then it will literally just say purchase here. I haven't done it because I haven't connected this stuff, but it's very simple, guys. Trust me. I'm sure most of you have done this already before. Make sure Advantage Plus placements are on, and then the ads, don't do any more than 3 ads per ad set. When you come and run it, just make sure you use your Facebook page here. If you don't, I like to do this over an Instagram account in the beginning, because when you're running on Instagram's ads, like if you have an account and someone swipes across, it will take them to your profile and they will see like 0 followers, and people will just not click on your ad. So when you don't have an Instagram account, then you just use Facebook page, and then people won't be able to tell you have like no followers and shit. But yeah, let's just put your website URL in here. Put language English. Call to action, always shop now. Very important. If you have custom UTM or UL parameters, I will drop one in the description. You don't need it, but it's just useful. It basically just helps you tracking. That's all URL parameters do, is give you more accurate data, because Facebook sucks, bro. And then yeah, so that's the literally Advantage Plus campaign. What this is here is very simple. You don't need anything. And then also there's another testing setup I like to use. It's called DCT, but dynamic creative testing. So the problem is majority of ad accounts don't have access to this nowadays. Just search on YouTube. I can't go and do it now because it's a fresh account. It is a little bit of a process, but not too much of a hassle if you want to go get access to DCT. Otherwise, just do manual ads. Switch off. Then just do a manual ad. So for each ad set, have like basically what we do is like a 3-2-2 method. So am I allowed to fucking say this? Because this is my mental shit. Yeah, just run 3 ads per ad set. Test a couple of headlines, different primary texts. Just test. Like, it's really not about the strategy, it's about the ad itself. So guys, don't get too nitty gritty with all this shit. I just wanted to pop it up here to just show you a bit about meta ads, but it really is pretty simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Make sure to not get banned. Make sure the region of the ad account and the card you're adding is the same. You can try PayPal as well. Sometimes overrides any like card declines or everything. So if your card declines for whatever reason, you're gonna get banned. Just make sure all the data, and be like legit with your addresses and everything, because they're gonna ask for verification if you get banned or anything. Like, you don't want to get banned while you're mid like test and And then to set up the actual pixel, by the way, if you guys haven't, just go to Events Manager. You'll have your pixel thing here. I don't want to leak mine. This is for a new brand, haven't even launched yet, but whatever. You literally would just go over to get your pixel, go to data sources here, get the pixel ID. It's already connected through the Shopify app thing. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. And also let your shit test for at least 3 days. Okay. If your metrics are absolutely horrible on the first day, you're getting like $5 cost per clicks, like no add to carts. Like the most important thing is the buying intent. Like, is there buying intent for the product? Okay. If there is no buying intent after the first 3 days, like kill that shit. Okay. Like ideally, depending on your product price, you should have a decent amount of add to carts. Like also for every like 4 add to carts you get, you should get a sale. That's like not minimum, but standardish. 3 to 1 is good. 2 to 1 is insane. It just doesn't happen though. But yeah, campaign setup, again, it's just very simple, guys. If you're getting like poor performance on your ads aren't doing as well as you thought, okay? It's for a couple of reasons, okay? A, you just haven't let it test it long enough. If you're saying your ads are getting poor performance after 1 day, like shut the fuck up. Meta has not got enough data to show your ad to the right people. And another reason why your ads could be performing worse is you're in a too competitive market. If there is buying intent, but your traffic is just too high, sometimes it can be difficult to scale. Like especially, it's just difficult to scale profitably. If your ads are just like okay performance, decent like CPMs and nothing crazy, like lower add to carts, right? If there's like buying intent and you're just not getting sales, you need to go and look at your offer because it's just not convincing people enough. They add to cart, but they just don't check out. So you need to get your offer more in line, value stack that shit. Maybe you just could be pricing your product too high. Like you got to think about, will people actually pay? For example, I'm saying like will someone actually pay $50 for that? Maybe, but more people are more likely to pay $29, $30 for it than 50, 60 or whatever. Just look at what ads are getting the spend, like, and figure out why Meta thinks they're getting spent. Okay guys, so how to actually get UGC content for like basically free, okay? As I mentioned, you need this shit to fucking scale, okay? You don't scale products, you scale content. You guys get that into your fucking brain as soon as possible. To grow, you need new content. The easiest way is getting UGC or paying people to actually get the content. But a lot of people are on a budget. So how the fuck do we get free or close to free content? That's why I made this guide, all right? This is source, okay? Go and actually join UGC communities on Twitter. You don't understand how many fucking people there are that just want to create content, all right? Like go on Twitter and actually search UGC communities and join a couple of them, all right? There are a lot of people. Like I did this for one of my brands and I had about 100 DMs in the first fucking day. You basically make a post in these communities. So hire UGC creators ASAP. We're looking creators for cover our niche if you have whatever qualities. Because remember earlier in the video I said these creators have to match the custom avatar you're looking for, and then basically they're gonna message you, just say we're looking to onboard full-time creators by the end of this month. If you're interested, DM us, and then just put the hashtags there, and then just be unique. Otherwise, like, because everyone's just spamming the same shit on these communities, so be unique. Like use stuff like this. Act like a real brand. Don't just say I need this made. Like DM me. Like just be a bit specific, okay? Because then you're just gonna you want to like filter already on the first post, okay? We're gonna do more filtering, but like this already will filter these people, especially the quality. Like if you have a skincare product, so all the people that reply to you, just literally take this message. Just like, could you share some videos from portfolio and see what your previous ones look like? Because this is how you like shit testing them, basically. Make sure they've actually fucking done this shit before, okay? All right. So then just go through portfolio and see if it's a good fit for the product. And then what you'll do then is just actually start filtering through all the people. So be careful, like, and actually select a couple people you want to work with, all right? And then like fully reach out to them, okay? Send this shit. Your profile call to I would believe you'd be perfect for our brand, brand name, whatever, product, etc. Just send them a link to it. They can look at it as well. And this is the proposal, okay? And this is very important. So we'll send you the product for free. In return, you create content for us. If your content performs well, consider a long-term partnership. So this way, we don't have to pay anything. They're gonna make us some content. If the content is good, we're gonna pay them more, right? We're gonna get them on like a long-term partnership, brand deal, whatever. And then just interested, please provide your full name and shipping address, okay? And yeah, so you're gonna receive a fuck ton of people for like no cost. Trust me guys, if you've never tried this out, go try it. We need cost effective in this tight margin world of ecom right now. So doing everything we can to like cut costs a bit, it actually is going to get you like really good results than just paying like brands to go and content agencies to do it for you a lot of the time. Because this way you're like very close to the people and talking to them one-on-one. So you get exactly what you need as well. Obviously, there's the risk of people just like not sending you your videos and getting free shit, which you would avoid by working with a brand, like a big agency or whatever. So yeah, just be careful with that. Just make sure you actually can trust them. Like look at the fucking work, check the people they've worked with before. Do they have a bit of a following? They're not like a brand new accounts, etc. So look at that. That's basically it on how to get UGC content for free. Also, like this is what I do as well with these people, is that give them a script to follow, like very specific, right? Outline. They don't have to do word for word, but give them outline, the hooks you want them to fucking say, the main benefits, the fucking everything, right? The main pain points, the desire cream, you know, all that stuff, right? And then also just let them do a free one, like a free take. Just say what they think, like tell them to just look at the product page and look at the rest of your content online, whatever, and then get them to do a free one. Because a lot of content creators, right, you can easily tell when someone's just reading a script and just saying what they've been told to say. But if they're saying it like off the top of their head, it's gonna feel so much more natural. And when you actually use it as an ad, people are gonna know subconsciously that it's like legit, okay? Because they're just speaking off the top of their head. They're speaking their thoughts and not just reading off a script. A lot of people always ask me as well about like what marketing things beside Facebook ads. People fucking sleep on email marketing, by the way, guys. Klaviyo is the best tool. It's super easy. Like, I'm not gonna go and fucking set this up right now. Fucking spend time setting up Klaviyo. Like, rather spend time making better ads, okay? But once you start scaling a little bit, get this shit like set up as quick as possible. Klaviyo is very important, okay? Email marketing campaigns, I think they have SMS now as well. I used to use SMS Bump. That was the best one. As I said, you only need it when you're scaling a bit, so don't worry about that. Like, it's very easy to set up the flows and everything. Literally just abandon cart, abandon checkout. That's basically what you need. You can also have some retargeting ones as well, so people have already purchased, offering them discounts or send it to new products as well. There's all templates for this. I don't need to even go in depth for this right now. You don't realize how easy ecom is for you in 2025 with all these like templates, AI and everything. It just requires some creativity with the ads. Like the rest is so automated and easy. If you already have a bit of a customer base, just remarket them, upsell them, like fucking give them discounts as well. People appreciate the discounts a lot more than you think, especially if they've bought already. Like that's the especially if they've bought the product already, or it depends on the type of product. Like some products people might just only buy it once and it doesn't make sense to do retarget, to do upselling and marketing to existing customers, but it just depends on your product. So do your own research. And yeah, okay guys, so the next part of this video is actually going to be suppliers. Okay, honestly, like for beginner, Zendrop is probably the best. I'm not even affiliated with them or anything. They just it's kind of a one-stop shop. They're very easy to use, all like one-click stuff. I really enjoyed using them in the beginning. Obviously you can't use them scaling crazy, just because you're gonna need custom packaging, custom logos and everything, which they aren't the best at, in all honesty. But they're great to start out. They have a decent variety of products. The owner of Zendrop is a really cool guy. I've spoken to him before. Fucking sick. But yeah, go and see if they have your product on. Literally, you can also just go check AliExpress. Like, I hate AliExpress, and sometimes their prices and the shipping times aren't horrible nowadays. Like, it sucks, but it's not that bad. You know, it's usable sometimes. But this is only in the beginning. I would never use stuff in scaling, okay, guys? The other alternative is finding stuff on Alibaba and then working with a 3PL. So like Commercive, Ecom Flow, like these are all good 3PLs. If you don't know what 3PLs, like third-party logistics company. Alibaba, if you don't know how it works, it's not a dropshipping company. Just go skincare products. Let's just go skincare products, for example. So yeah, basically, let's just take this. There's always an MOQ, so you can't order one thing. And they're also not going to send it straight to your customer. They're going to send all of it to one address, right? So what you do is then you'd send this to the 3PL and they'd handle the shipping. So they go and ship your orders out. They keep all the inventory. They manage all the... But yeah, you got to actually figure out what suppliers are good and what are not. Like, look at the fucking reviews. Look how much of stock they've sold. Like, Zendrop, it's all pretty decent. The shipping time is fine. They're just expensive. Like, the shipping is very expensive, Zendrop. But customer service-wise... as well. I know you guys ask a lot about that. Just fucking get an Indian VA to do it in the nicest possible way. You can get automations. Obviously, there's a couple apps on Shopify. Just search AI automation. I did the customer service for my brand in the beginning, but as you start scaling, you realize, fuck, it actually takes time. You can go on Upwork, Fiverr, and just find an Indian VA. I hope that's not racist to just say that. They don't have to be Indian, but yeah, just go get a VA. With legalities wise, you can actually open an LLC, like even if you're not in America. A doula is pretty decent. It's like $200-300 maybe. If you don't want to go and spend it, you don't need to in the beginning, but it's good once you start moving. Get the legal stuff set up so Shopify ban you. Like, I use Shopify payments, guys. You can get custom payment processes. There's one called Seamless Checks, but you need the LLC. That's why. But it's like you can get access to global payments. It's really good, fast, quick payout, way faster than Shopify, but you need the LLC. So if you don't have the LLC, then there's no point in doing that. Majority of you people are from the States, so just Shopify payments for now is good. But if you guys want to check this out and get an LLC, it's nice when you're scaling, protects you a bit. When you go through this process, you just say the industry and it will give you the best location to set up where you set up the LLC. Yeah, you can just Google product copyright checker and try like a trademark database or something. And just find if you're breaking any laws or something. But yeah, it's about it. It's nothing. You don't need to worry about this too much. So look, the information you've just watched in this free dropshipping course really has the potential to change your dropshipping business for the better, you know. I hope you got some value from it. At this point, you have two options. Try and implement this yourself, spending the time, money, and the headache of figuring this all out step by step, dealing with banned ad accounts, unreliable suppliers, and customer service nightmares. And if we're being honest, if you're not already profitable in dropshipping, you 100% need help. And that's why I want you to click the first link in the description and apply for my Margin Masters mentorship program. This is for you if you want to avoid doing all of this yourself and want one-on-one calls with me personally to help you build and scale a profitable dropshipping store. You get access to multiple one-on-one calls with me a week and group calls, so it really is the shit, guys. So if that's you, click the link, apply for a call, and I'll speak to you soon. Make sure to like this video so you can easily find it again. Subscribe to the channel for more dropshipping content and tutorials that actually work, and I'll see you again soon.